You guys can't stick to something to save your damn life. I know trends change, but shit. I'll do it. What was that? You know, like what kind of... I went out the other night and I did my makeup beforehand, and I used the makeup that I've been using recently, like the Pure Form 1 foundation, all those kind of things, and I just felt kind of cakey. So try something new. I go to my foundation drawer. I want something good coverage, but it's light. Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. Hello. Today we are doing makeup. Shocking. Got my new sweater, Anxiety University, honors student. Graduated with honors. I got it from TikTok shop and I love it. I love it so much. I'm not really one to wear shirts with words on them, but this just felt like you can't not wear that. It was made for you. I'll have the link down below to where I got it. All right, let's try this Ilia. Oh, it has a very familiar scent. Oh, shake before use. Oh, whoopsie, I didn't do that. I am gonna go outside and do some gardening today, but I feel like a part of my 2024 resolutions should be to look like I wish to look if people just stopped by. I'm trying to keep my house in order too. Like if somebody just stopped by and was like, hey, can I come in? Most of the time I'm like, oh, no, garbage everywhere. But I have recently, in this last month, really made an effort to keep my house to where if somebody were just to be like, hey, can I come over? The answer is yeah, I could just do like a little 5-minute tidy and it's in a place that I would feel okay with you seeing it. Kept it that way, been really good. And I feel proud about it. So I wanna do the same thing with my appearance, and that is just a quick full face. Even if that's just working in my garden today, I feel all right if somebody stops by. Who's stopping by? It really hasn't happened, but there have been a couple of instances where somebody wants to come by on short notice and I'm like, they can't. Okay, so this foundation, it is the, what's it called? True Skin Serum Foundation, niacinamide and allantoin, aloe infused. I feel like the finish is a little bit oily. I don't know if have I ever tried makeup from Ilia before? No, I don't think I have. Why do I just snap into a British accent anytime? It just is what I do. But I have a different British accent for different things. Like when I've got a response to something, I'll be like, no, don't think I do I? Whatever that one is. What's that one? But then when I'm reading my son's Peppa book to him, I'll be like, Peppa and George were headed to the station. Mummy Pig asked, do you want your Christmas presents? And George said, I do. They're all different accents for different reasons. And I don't know where they're each from, so maybe you British followers could tell me. But I feel like when I talk like this, I don't know that one. Where's that from? Is it the same? How can a country be so small and have so many different accents? And then sometimes it's Australian. And that one just slips in and out, I don't know. So I'm feeling like this foundation looks, I was about to do it. It's disgusting. Now that one, where's that one from? Disgusting. It's very, it smells like my childhood, but maybe not a good part of my childhood. Ilia, no, I just don't like the way that feels. And I also feel like it just looks, you know what? I'm not gonna judge it. I'm gonna put some concealer on and I bet that will make everything better. I feel like that helped a bit to kind of, I don't know. I'm looking kind of, right now this is giving Uncanny Valley. I need a new powder. I've been using the Rare Beauty powder for like, I don't know, a year. I want to try something different. I'm gonna grab a different powder. Let's try this one. It's pink. It's the Cherry Blossom powder. Oh, Cherry Blossom Cake. I bet it's gonna be so heavy scented. Huda, why? Why? I chose a really good day to use all these scented products, but let's see if it's brightening. It's very pink. Oh, you can see like the, uh-oh, look at that. Pinker than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh God, I have to put this all over my whole face. It's very mattifying and very pink. It's blushish. I thought it would just have a more of like a brighteningness to it, you know? It's so pink. Oh, shnikey doodle. Okay, it's looking a little less bad as I sit here. The Ilia foundation is very oily, so I really had to powder it down, which some people like that really oily look. I used to. I want to look like a greasy lady. And you know what? It just, as a mom, I don't want shit getting stuck in my face, you know? Don't want shit getting stuck in my face. All right. Not really, it looks all right actually. At first I was like, holy mother. The smell. It's, that's enough, Huda. That is enough. Enough. Why? But add smell. Well, this turned into a full face of new makeup, didn't it? This is actually kind of fun to do it this way. Normally I pick out the full face of new makeup before I go for it, but not today. Okay, so this is the Huda Beauty Glowish. Oh, bronzer. This one doesn't seem to have a scent, and it looks focus. Thank you. It looks pretty cool. So let's give it a go. I'm sorry, you guys. I know how irritating it is. I wouldn't watch somebody like this. Alas, I can't stop. Let's see. This is the shade Light in the Glowish. Need a different brush. Not liking that. I feel like that's actually pretty nice. It's kind of right between warm and cool. It's not at all too warm. It's not too pigmented. Ooh, I feel like that actually looks really nice. It's a nice bronzer color on me. Oh, I think that's really nice. I wasn't expecting much out of this, but I don't know that I've seen anyone use it. I don't really watch much makeup content anymore. So I often now when I try a product, I have no like preconceived ideas of it. I like the shade of that a lot. It's very natural looking on me. It doesn't look overly bronzery. It doesn't look like I have like this stark orange line. It kind of just looks like a really nice contoury shade. Please, Huda. Enough with the scents. I cannot do it. If somebody suffers with a headache condition or you're just really sensitive to smells, Huda's products are just much. Well, that is lovely. I like that. That's going into my regular routine. Look at that. That looks super nice. Really, really nice. Let's see what medium looks like because I just used the shade Light, 01 Light. I want to see what medium is like to see. It's because it is sort of like blended like this, I feel like it just has a very minimal quality to it in a very nice way. I think it'll be kind of hard to go overboard with a product like this. That one definitely is a little deeper, but still looks lovely in person. I like it very much. All right, what's next? Blush? I think this might be their new Valentine's Day collection from Colourpop. I haven't opened it yet. Ah, it is! Yay! Oh, I look orange, don't I? No? My teeth do. Holy moly. Ooh, I'm excited to try these. Oh, this is cute. Look, this is a color changing sponge. So when you dip it into water, it changes from red to pink when wet. I'll give it a go. I will use this. This collection from Colourpop is really cute. I like it. All right. So this is the palette that came with it. It's called Lost in Love. Focus. Thank you. This is the palette. I feel like it's going to be a little too pinky for my vibes, but a little or fully. It's lovely though. It's a pretty palette. Very, very perfect branding. Perfect for the collection. I love it. It's very cute. I don't know if I want to use that palette today, but I will use the cheek products. So we've got some blushes here. We've got Hearts Content, which is a lip and cheek balm. So I don't know if this is a new product from Colourpop or if they've had, oh, I guess at the end of the day, it's just like a cream blush. Let's see. All right, so that is the shade Hearts Content. Cutesy Wootsy. They named the shade after me. Cutesy Wootsy. Ooh, that's pretty. And the final shade, Adore You. And I do adore you. I'd probably be most inclined to go in with that first shade, but we can try them all. How about that? I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be in the garden all day today, so. And then it came with Jelly Much, Glitterly Obsessed, and then it also came with some glosses. I'll use some of these glosses. Oh, these are pretty. Ooh, I like that one. Is anybody surprised that I would go for the more nude sparkle? I like it, we're gonna do it. So I'm probably gonna start with this shade here, and I'm going to take it on the sponge. So this is the packaging for the sponge. How stinking cute is that? I'm going to go wet it, so we'll see what the, hello? See, there's the Australian coming out. I don't do any of them justice. I'm aware of how bad they are. Okay, so I'm gonna go wet this sucker. Here's the color ahead of time. And it's a little hard. Oh, for crying out, Pete. Here's the sponge before, and here's the after. And you can see it's already starting to kind of change back to red. So it has to be under warm water. Cold water didn't make it change at all. So it's pretty cute though. What a cute idea to have a color changing sponge like that. See, that's what I'm talking about when brands go there. They do it. They went and they saw and they did and they had. And then it kind of looks like a little tie dyer at the end of the dye. So let's take that first color, which was Hearts Content, and we're just gonna dip into the sponge a little bit. Oh, okay. Because the sponge is pink and the product is pink, it's really kind of hard to see where it's at on there. I don't know if this sits well on top of powder. It's not blending as well as I would like it to, but then again, I do have a ton of Huda powder on my face. Huda powder. I mean, it looks all right. I think this would definitely look better over an unset foundation, and then go in with your setting powder. It is a cute product though. I like the packaging. I like the sponge, although only where my finger is did it stay pink because of the warmth. It looks in person, I don't know if it looks like this on YouTube, but in person it looks bananas. Like I look nuts, mostly because that color is very light. And so it's giving highlighter cheeks. Try to take some of the product off by flipping the sponge. But I feel like people really like that blushy look these days. I'm just more of a, I'm not as much into it. Let's try some of these lip products first because I'm looking a little butthole. So let's go with, let's try this one. This is Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade One Kiss. Oh, that has the scent of my dreams. That is straight up Fruity Pebbles. Delightful, delightful Fruity Pebbles. Oh, is it fruity? Is it Cap'n Crunch? I don't know what it is, but it is nice. And I like the color. I like that a lot. I really do. I'm gonna set that in my wear everyday pile. This is the shade Lover Era. Okay, Taylor Swift. Got a crunchy. All right, brows. Do we go with the new brow product or do we just skip that? I don't know that I have a new one. Let's try. It's a pink kind of day. We're gonna go in with one size. This is the Brow Kiki Tinted Nourishing Brow Gel, and this one is the Soft Brown Micro Brow Defining Pencil. I've been using the Makeup by Mario Master Blade brow pencil for like the last 6 months, so I haven't really switched my brow routine at all. But I will say one thing about brow products. They're all pretty similar and they all work pretty good. Like this, I would liken it to like a Anastasia Brow Wiz. I would liken it to the CoverGirl, like micro brow pencil or whatever, NYX micro brow. They're all kind of that same, just they're a nice micro tip. Hello? There's no way you're not focused. Thank you. They're a nice little like teeny micro tip pencil. Like, I like the color of this. It suits my hair literally perfectly, but I've been liking a little bit of a darker brow these days. So, but otherwise it's performing great. No complaints at all. The other side is the spoolie. So it's that typical, the spoolie on one side, the product on the other, but it's working great. No issues. Everyone's doing thin pencil brows again. You know, I remember you all talking shit when you guys were fluffing your brow hairs up and doing brow lamination and you're like, oh, look at those pencil brows that I used to have. Disgusting. The fluffier and thicker the brows, the better. Unibrow is even better. And now everybody's shaving off their eyebrows again. You guys can't stick to something to save your damn life. I know trends change, but shit. Okay, Brow Kiki Tinted Nourishing Brow Gel. Let's see. I can't really tell. Oh, hi, nothing. No, it's not that. It's just that it's the exact same color of my eyebrows, so I really can't tell, but looks good. I like my brows. Happy with those. All right, let's see. I mean, I could use that pink palette, I guess. I'm just not really feeling like pink eyeshadow anymore, you know? But should I just do it because it doesn't matter? I'll do it. What was that? You know, like what kind of, let's go in with Dibs, which is this guy here. We're just gonna do a light layer. I used to do pink eyeshadow all the time. It was one of my go-tos. Just, I loved a good pink eye look. It's not that I don't, I still do, but you know, it's just that being 36 thing. You just, you know, you start to become a neutral eye bitch. Can't help it. Can't help who I am. Pink eye. Maybe I will take a little bit more. Just cut me off, you fucker. Maybe a little bit of Just Us. I mean a little bit, even though I feel like it's going to come off darker. Just for the outer portion. Something in my eye. I mixed Just Us with Dibs, so it lightened it a little bit. I don't want that super harsh. And you know, they have a lot of shiny colors in here. These are like those pressed glitters. I just don't like them. I'll use So In Love, which is not a pressed glitter. It's this one right here. I don't like pressed glitters. I'm never a fan. I'm gonna take this just towards the base. I don't want it all over the lid. It's kind of right there. That's pretty actually. And then I'm going to take a brush. No shit. But where is it? I'm gonna take this little brush from the Sigma X Samantha Ravndal Sigma set, and I'm going to dip into probably a combo of these two right here, maybe with a little bit of this one. And I'm just gonna do like a little liner situation. Just like a little pink liner. Itty bitty, understated. I think for this look, I'll do some brown lashes, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna just toss on a pair of lashes real quick and we'll be back. Okay, here is the eyes done. I actually really like them. I think it's really fun. This is pretty much the entire face. If I were to go and put on some highlighter, maybe that would finish it off. Maybe a little highlighter, but I don't wanna be super shiny or anything. Did they give us anything with Colourpop? Glitterly Obsessed? No. Oh, I like this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This is not brand new, but it is pretty much. I've used it like one time and I do feel like it had a really pretty look to it. So let's give this a go. It's just very, very natural. I would say like this is one of the closer dupes to like Hourglass powders because it doesn't have a super shimmery, glittery look to it. It's just almost like a skin glaze. That added a bit of warmth. Nope, not warmth. That's not the word I was looking for. Added a bit of shimmer. I'll let you know what I think of every product. So I wasn't even intending for this to be a full face of new makeup. I don't think I hate anything. Even initially when I first tried that pink powder, I was like, dude, this is looking really bad, but I actually think my skin looks really lovely. And I would use that again. The foundation was pretty greasy, but now that it's set down, I feel like it looks quite nice. So I think it's just something that if you don't want that greasy look, you can just set it with a powder. I don't know how it's gonna last throughout the day, but everything else looks really lovely. Brows looking great. I like the way that the blush looks, although I did see, as soon as I used that Colourpop one, I saw that I have this Berry More blush from Jones Road that I really wanted to try. So we'll try this in our upcoming video, but this is really pretty. I like that color a lot. And this is called The Best Blush. So we'll see about that. But I love the way this makeup turned out. I feel really pretty. I feel very feminine. And like, this is just a very soft, it's pretty, you know what I mean? It's kind of Barbie in a way, but very understated. I like the eyes. I didn't go too overboard with them. I just wanted a little hint of pink and I feel like it's really pretty. Overall, I really like the way the makeup turned out. Let me know what you guys think down below. But I feel like it was just like one of those kind of started off rough, ended off great. And I'm happy to look like this. So yeah. All right. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All in all, I like it all. I will have everything that I use linked in the description of this video and you guys can check it all out. But yeah, just 2 thumbs up from me. All right. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you at my next video. Bye. Ow. That didn't actually hurt. I said ow though. Alright, that ain't tonight. No. No. About your worries and your strife, bare necessities, Mother Nature's recipe.